Well, let's see, we open up this package. What boxes did we get? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Correct. Good. Well, that ammo I got that was a round nose, I thought it would feed better, but I wasn't sure. I just figured it was brass, maybe it would feed better. It feeds like crap, so it wasn't going in this one. It was going in the other one. It looks like an AR, but it's an AR47. And what I did was I modified the feed ramps and also took on the front this magazine here. I ground down the edge. So these actually, I say half of them feed right. This stuff, I think if I use this style bullet, you know, the projectile part, with loaded ammunition without the steel case, but with regular brass, it probably would feed 100% because it gets pretty close to 100%. But one rifle I got that is really fail safe that I built is this one. It's got the nickel boron bolt. I don't know, it's I painted the lower olive green, whatever it is. It's got the heavy stainless steel barrel. That's from Palmetto. Collapsible stock, which I don't consider this like some kind of tactical function. I like this because if you wear a heavy jacket, you want a shorter stock. If you're wearing a t-shirt, you want a longer stock. So that's what it's for. You know, it's not. And of course, the regular M1 Garand sling. But this one is ultra reliable. But that's in the 5.56. What pisses me off is that, okay, so I have the AK-40, not the AK, AR47, like this style with 3.62 by 3.9. It almost functioned 100%. I'd say 1 out of 30 rounds didn't quite feed in all the way. I had to pull the charging handle back slightly, let it go, and hit the forward assist, and it was in there. It wasn't like jamming that bad. And 1 out of 30 isn't too terrible first time out for an AR-47. Every single round fired, even with the hard primers. Again, that was in this one. This is an actual 5.56. This one functions 100%. Or about as close to 100% as I never seen it freaking screw up. It's freaking really great. But what pisses me off is that the issue is not in the magazines, really. I did the modification on the magazines where this little lip was over here where it might catch. It's in the feed ramps. And the feed ramp needs to be opened up a lot more because it's a bigger round. And you would think these yo-yos who make these things with the uppers for the AR-47 with the 30 caliber would change those feed ramps and do it correctly. You know, instead of just sticking a barrel on there with the exact same feed ramps as the 5.56. Duh. So I'm going to have to get some more Dremel tools and mess with it. But I'll probably get it right. I think it would work 100% with these Bitzler, or whatever the hell you call those, pointed rounds, with a brass casing instead of steel casing. These, I got them to function better. None of them would go in at all when I first tried it. Now I got it where about 50% or more of them go in. That's still horrible, but I don't know. It's aggravating because the AR-47. Okay, I did put. It does have the correct type of firing pin for the hard primers, where it sticks out a little more. It does have the stronger hammer spring for more punch for when you're hitting those hard primers on a steel case ammo. That part worked 100%. And actually, it nearly worked 100% with this ammo, even though it was steel cased. Just about. What pisses me off, you can get a cheapy SKS, which I got one somewhere around here. It functions 100%. You know, and yeah, I know with the steel case ammo because I fired the SKS was freaking really reliable. The only thing I don't like about the SKS is that, well, the stock is not. Well, I got a different. I put a nylon stock on mine, but the safety. When that thing's on safe, if you smack that rifle down really hard on the ground on a buttstock, it could go off. It's got, it's not like definitely going to go off, but it could. I'd rather have this style because I'm more used to it. It feels more natural in my hands, you know, when I fire it. That's one of the main reasons I want this to work with the Russian style ammo, because I'm used to this thing. Plus, everything is basically the same. It's not like, okay, I got an SKS now, I got to take it apart and, you know, whatever. You know, it's like everything's the same. I like it like that better. That was one of my reasons to go into a Bursa pistol, because, you know, it's kind of like a small Beretta. I'm familiar with the Beretta, the 1911 Colt, the AR, you know, some other simple stuff. But I don't like getting a lot of different types of weapons because, I don't know, it's just you got to learn more crap. And actually then, you know, even with this, you know, all the lower parts are interchangeable with the 5.56 and the AR47 style, or whatever the hell you got, or the 6.5 Grendel, or 6.8 Special Purpose Remington, or whatever, you know. The lower parts are the same. And also, you know, the flash suppressor and the charging handle, or whatever, you know, the carrying handle with the sight. That's what I like about it, you know. It's like, and if you can make them all work reliable 100%, so be it. Kind of pisses me off though, because these yo-yos should be making these things correct in the first place. None of this freaking screwing around garbage. There's you know, if all the military went to, you know, I know the 5.56 actually is better than the 7.62 by 39, not for certain purposes, but like hunting, you know, with a soft nose, yeah, you'd probably be better off with the freaking 7.62 by 39. But I don't want to get into that argument again, because these people, they don't really get it. You know, the velocity of the round, actually, when you're talking about a full metal jacket round, the velocity has a lot to do with the damage too, because the velocity is a lot faster on a 5.56. It causes cellular disruption. But there's other things that are even going on even after 28 RPMs, feet per second. Like at real short distances, it's almost like having a poison bullet, for crying out loud. That's why it was so. That's why the Russians went to the 5.45 round, you know, in diameter. They went to even. That's why they don't use the 7.62 anymore. They realize, you know, the Chinese do it too. But for hunting, it's better, you know, because basically that's what you need. Usually, you need a 30 cal, so it's cheap ammo. So. Anyway, I forgot to tell you that this stuff, you know, it worked great in a bolt action. I'm going to try it out, you know, see if I can maybe shoot it up and reload it with some pointy projectiles like this. And with the brass case, maybe it'll be 100% reliable in the AR47. But the 5.56 is 100% reliable, especially with that nickel bar and bolt and everything. Oh God, this thing is really, I don't know, maybe nothing's 100%, but it's it's more like 99999. You know what I mean? It's really close to 100% reliable. This thing's freaking good to go.